Green Bay Packers dominate Arizona Cardinals in Week 6 showdown. The Green Bay Packers put on a stellar display in Week 6 of the NFL, comfortably beating the Arizona Cardinals 34-13 at Lambeau Field. With over 77,000 fans in attendance, the Packers secured their 4th win of the season, further cementing their position in the NFC standings. Arizona, however, suffered a tough loss, continuing a difficult season with only 2 victories so far. This game was all about Green Bay's solid offense and timely defense, while Arizona struggled to find consistency. Let's break down the key moments of the game and highlight standout performances, including the man of the match. First quarter, Packers set the tone. The game got off to an intense start, with both teams jostling for an early lead. Green Bay Packers wide receiver Jaden Reed broke through first, connecting with a well-timed pass for a touchdown. The play was set up beautifully by quarterback Jordan Love, who showcased his precision and poise. Reed's touchdown gave the Packers a 7-0 lead, and kicker Blake Narveson nailed the extra point with ease. While the Cardinals tried to mount a response, they found themselves stifled by a relentless Packers defense. Arizona quarterback Kyler Murray struggled to move the ball effectively, leaving the Cardinals unable to put points on the board in the first quarter. This allowed Green Bay to control the pace, gaining momentum. Second quarter, Green Bay stretches their lead. Green Bay didn't waste any time building on their early success. In the second quarter, they took control, adding 17 points to their tally. The Packers' offense was firing on all cylinders, and Romeo Doubs emerged as a key target. Doubs grabbed a 28-yard touchdown pass, sending the crowd into a frenzy. Narveson again added the extra point to make it 14-0. Not long after, Blake Narveson extended the Packers' lead even further with a well-placed field goal. By this point, the Packers were cruising, but Arizona finally found a rhythm with a big play from wide receiver Michael Wilson. Wilson caught a 34-yard pass from Murray to put the Cardinals on the scoreboard. Kicker Chad Ryland followed up with an extra point, and later, a field goal just before halftime made the score 17-10 in favor of the Packers. Third quarter. Packers pull away. After the break, Green Bay continued their dominant performance. Their defense was able to contain Murray, preventing him from making significant progress. The Packers' secondary was especially sharp, limiting Arizona's options in the passing game. On the offensive side, Doubs was once again the star, securing another touchdown pass midway through the third quarter. This made it his 2nd touchdown of the night, as Love and Doubs displayed excellent chemistry. Narveson, reliable as ever, added the extra point, pushing the Packers ahead 24-10. Though the Cardinals managed a field goal from Ryland, they couldn't close the gap. One of the most dramatic moments in the third quarter came when Narveson had a chance to extend the Packers' lead even further, but his field goal attempt missed, keeping the score at 24-13. Nevertheless, Green Bay remained in control heading into the final quarter. Fourth quarter, Packers seal the victory. The final quarter saw Green Bay playing with composure, determined to hold on to their lead. They slowed the pace of the game, focusing on maintaining possession and running down the clock. The Cardinals, meanwhile, struggled to mount any meaningful offensive drives. Green Bay's defense tightened up further, effectively shutting down Murray's passing game. With just over 5 minutes remaining, Narveson made up for his earlier miss with a solid field goal that capped the Packers' scoring for the night. The 34-13 scoreline would remain until the final whistle, as the Packers closed out the game in dominant fashion. Man of the match, Romeo Doubs. While many Packers players contributed to this victory, the man of the match has to be Romeo Doubs. His 2 touchdown catches were crucial in giving Green Bay the momentum they needed to pull away from Arizona. Doubs' ability to find open space, combined with his precise route running, made him a constant threat throughout the game. His performance was instrumental in Green Bay's offensive success, making him the standout player. Best moment of the game, Doubs' 2nd touchdown. The defining moment of the game came in the third quarter when Doubs caught his 2nd touchdown of the night. The 15-yard pass from Love was perfectly timed, and Doubs' quick feet allowed him to make the catch in stride, leaving the Arizona defenders trailing. This play effectively ended any hopes of a Cardinals comeback, solidifying Green Bay's control of the game. The crowd erupted as Dubes crossed the goal line, and it became clear that Green Bay was on their way to victory. Key takeaways. Green Bay's offense is clicking. Jordan Love looked sharp, throwing for multiple touchdowns and managing the game well. His connection with Dubes was particularly impressive, and a key factor in the Packers' win. The offensive line also deserves credit for giving Love the time he needed to make plays. The Packers' defense stood strong. Although the Cardinals had their moments, Green Bay's defense did an excellent job limiting big plays. The secondary, led by cornerbacks Jaire Alexander and Rasul Douglas, kept Kyler Murray in check and prevented Arizona from gaining momentum. Arizona's inconsistency continues. For the Cardinals, the lack of consistency remains a problem. Kyler Murray had flashes of brilliance but struggled to find a rhythm, and the team's offensive line couldn't keep the Packers' pass rush at bay. Arizona will need to address these issues if they want to turn their season around. Blake Narvison's solid kicking performance. Despite one missed field goal, Narvison was reliable overall, contributing several key points to the Packers' tally. His accuracy on extra points and crucial field goals helped keep Green Bay ahead throughout the game. Looking ahead, this win puts the Packers in a strong position as they head into the next round of NFL games. Green Bay has shown they can compete with the best teams in the league, and with this performance, they've solidified their place as a contender in the NFC. For Arizona, the road ahead looks challenging. The Cardinals will need to regroup quickly if they hope to bounce back in the upcoming weeks. As the NFL season continues, fans will be watching closely to see if the Packers can build on this success and make a deep playoff run. Meanwhile, Arizona will need to find answers, especially on the offensive side of the ball, if they hope to salvage their season. With this exciting win under their belt, Green Bay looks ahead to their next matchup, confident that they can continue their winning ways. For the Cardinals, it's back to the drawing board as they try to regain their form. NFL scores today: Packers 34, Cardinals 13. Whether you're following the NFL scores today, looking for the latest updates on NFL games, or interested in how your favorite teams are performing, this season promises more exciting matchups. Stay tuned for the latest NFL game schedule and NFL scores as the league continues to deliver top-quality football action.